So that was kind of expected from Air Canada, right? Because I have traveled through Air Canada before, but I think the food turned it off for me, right? So yeah, that's about it with the Air Canada flight. And then when we landed in Toronto, so there was some waiting time actually with regards to wheelchair. So there were two transits that they were taking up. Like they were handing over the wheelchair to another team. So that's where we waited a long time, almost half an hour or something, because at the same time there were too many flights landing. So and maybe they were short staffed or something, but yeah, they made us wait for a long time, like at least half an hour or 40 45 minutes, I think. So yeah, it took us a while to get to the what do you call, the customs or immigration. So yeah, I mean there was a separate line for the special assistance. So again, it helped us to avoid the lineups and stuff. There was a huge line actually. So this helped us. And at the immigration, there was no issue as such, since the ArriveCAN confirmation number already provided every detail that they needed. So they just asked basic, from where you are coming and what was your original destination. So I had to tell them that I came from India, but I stayed in Maldives for a day. So that they asked. It wasn't like I could say that I started from Maldives. So they did ask the original destination and stuff. So yeah, it was a regular conversation, no issues with immigrations. And then yeah, the wheelchair guy actually helped us a lot. Then he took us to the baggage claim area, and then once I put all the bags on the trolley, and then he took us out, and then almost near the taxi. So that was really appreciative of him. So we got the necessary help that we needed. So overall, yeah, at Toronto also there was no issue, everything was smooth. So this was about our journey, guys. So in total, it took us 4 days, like end to end, to make it to Canada. So it was a long journey. Luckily, the Maldives transit gave us some break, right? And even the flight journeys were not that much. It was like 3 hours and 4 hours, right? Only the Doha Toronto was really exhaustive, and it took us a toll. It took a toll on us with the food and the customer service as well, right? But yeah, end to end, it was 4 days. So it was quite a journey. Luckily, everything turned out well. There were no issues with any of the transit areas and with any of the officials. And of course, the RT-PCR coming, turning out to be negative at Maldives was a key factor, right? So yeah, overall it was a good experience, and I would still recommend people who would opt for the indirect route to take up Maldives, because yeah, Maldives is a good place, especially if you want to enjoy, right? You can take even 2 days stay there instead of one day, and book a private island villa so that you can enjoy and have a what do you call, a tourism experience as well on your way to Canada. So yeah, overall it was a good experience, and hope the information provided in this series um, helped you, so that if you are planning, it will give you enough information ahead of time, and your planning would be better, and with less hassles. So hope you guys liked it. Thank you, and bye bye.